I'm John Proxy, I'm Channel Donald West. I'm having the Death Stranding adventure.
Okay.
Apparently other people can upgrade my structures. Somebody used my ladder. One ladder got 75 likes. Yeah, pleased. I got 170 likes while I was offline. Where am I going? I might want to make a ladder, but I'll need materials if I do. A bridge, even. Sport for choice. Oh, yes. Going to A2, aren't we? Okay. Yeah, so it's all these bridges making my bike runs possible. Still, I should probably consider making bridges myself. I want this to disappear. Yeah, cool. Where does this path go? I don't want to go up there, do I? See, the main reason I'm using the bike is just because I don't have to deal... I can go quite fast, obviously, but I literally don't have to deal with weight distribution on the bike. So if I can use it, I am going to. There appears to be a valley there. Let's go towards it. Make sure I'm recording and have sound. That appears to be the case. So I was looking at the timer then. Okay, rain is bad. Traversing rough terrain. Traversing difficult terrain in a vehicle requires the use of special techniques as well as a careful route selection. Does it? There are lots of rocks on the ground. Okay. I kind of want those metals. It really doesn't want me to have this bike anymore, does it? I kind of want to keep the bike, though. Get off the bike, get off the bike, get off the bike. Where's my blood grenade thing gone? Metals. Won't lie, this is scary. Oh my god, he's really close to me as well. I think my bike might be ruined.
No. Done.
Oh, now I find the hermetic grenades. Haha! I mean, I went through all this effort, so... Might as well grab some extra stuff. But I'll pay a little bit more attention when the game warns me that something bad's about to happen.
There we go.
Okay. We'll go that way, but I'm going to pick up those resins. I'm sort of in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. In regards to the bike, I mean. Give me that resin! Okay, that was bad, that was bad. Okay, I'm going to add all the resin to the bike. Right, so, I assume that's supposed to be a technique you can do. No, ah!
Okay. There we go.
Lovely.
Gotta stretch my legs.
On to the bike. I think that bike might be full. No, bike is not full. Loading a lot of cargo onto your bike will reduce its top speed as well as increase battery consumption. Okay, we may have to build a watchtower.
I feel you.
We've got a long way to go. I think I'll do it. Still, keep on keeping on, Sam. Me, I've been practicing going outside longer and farther each time. Thought I'd conquered my fears at one point, that I'd be making deliveries like nobody's business before long. But that was before I wandered into mule territory for the first time. I panicked and dropped the damn thing near everything I was carrying. Guess it belongs to them now. That little hiccup aside, I managed to put up a few signs and watchtowers and other stuff I figured guys like you might appreciate. So it's not like it's all bad. Haven't met any other porters face to face yet, but I can tell they're liking what I've done. As in, they've given me likes. Oxy and smart drugs might help me level out, but I tell you, when someone hits you with a like, it's a feeling like no other. Is he going to become a mule eventually? That confirmation that you've made a positive difference in someone else's life, it's grand, man. Anyway, good luck with everything. Sending all the love and likes. There we go. Well, I'm thinking we have a clearer path this time. Okay, he was clearly expecting me to walk here. But baby, I've got a bike.
Contaminating system. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
You the porter? The one-man army sent to do the work of a team? You and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
Yes, especially considering I got attacked. Okay, the route wasn't very good. Still got an awesome though. And a new song. I think this is the place Hideo went in one of the videos and he got off his bike so he could walk during the song. I mean, my time was awful because I went somewhere else briefly. Ooh.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Oh, well, like a third done, but we keep going back and forth. I wouldn't be surprised if it sent me back to the start of the game again. Port North City. Oh, but so many interviews I need to read. Okay. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures.
Wait,
I'm waiting.
where'd you get that? That little guy? Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Oh, I see.
Igor, from corpse disposal.
My little brother.
Yeah.
So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You live through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
More stuff for me to carry. More grenades. You know it's made out of my blood, mate. Hang on, what? No. I guess I'm going to put these on the shelf. Hang on. How are these on? Oh, yeah, they're on the cargo shelf. Yeah, I'm good with that for the time being. Actually, let's put all these on the shelf.
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center.
Okay.
Don't worry. Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Yeah, before I pick up any quests, I'll do that as well. Well, I'll look at the quest, I guess.
Your work is great.
Nope, apparently I'm going down now. Well, they repaired my truck, at least.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Still in episode 2. I thought he'd wash his face. No, no, no. Okay, I'm done with that activity. Take a shower. Don't know if that'll help him or not. we get grenades from the showers. It just gets progressed really quickly. No, we don't. Okay, I thought he might give us more water grenades. Don't really have any weapons yet. Well, that's not a lie. We have the hermetic grenades. X-grenade. Bodily fluids, excrement, and other waste products. Hartman theorized that since Sam's blood is effective against BTs, perhaps these substances might work in the same way. Began collecting them whenever Sam used the shower or toilet. Different bodily fluids are thought to have different effects on BTs, but exact details remain unclear. Handling up other people's bodily waste is not pleasant. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, still, I have no idea what this actually does.
Tired, huh?
He looks happy, apparently. You can produce new items such as blood bags and X-grenades while showering and sleeping in your private room. Any items created this way will be stored in a private locker. Obviously going to put the hat back on. I thought we could change the colours of things. Yeah, we can skip. Okay, cool. Okay. About my brother. Ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear, though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either. I know that. It's weird, though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things always go? You still got that little keepsake of his. Sounds kind of stupid, but I started thinking about, of it as his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favourite toy does, it's almost like it would make up for it. At least a little. You show the little guy the sights now. You hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see them. Okay, let's read some data as well, because otherwise we're just going to blank it. Just ignore all this. But it's the... Oh, there's apparently stuff still in here. Really? Just go all the way down to the bottom, John. I feel like there should be a faster way of going down. There bloody isn't. John, you wouldn't see them because you'd be knocking them off before you... Right. Did you just... Whatever. I'm not seeing any of the Hartman stuff, so I'm going to go the other way. Okay, timefall and power failures. Igor. Oh, Igor. I volunteered to join Bridges, signed up with my brother, Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America, when we still had planes and satellites, when we were still connected to everyone and everything. The world was different, bigger, and we wanted it back. He was chosen for the first expedition and hit the road damn near straight away. Me? I got told to hang back here in Central, which was okay, I guess. Corpse disposal means taking your fair share of timefall in the line of duty. You get a sense of it after a while, a sixth sense for when the clouds are about to open up. Of course, the clouds themselves are a big tell, and inverse rainbows are guaranteed that you're in for some shit. And there are smaller signs too, changes in the air, smell on the wind. When it hits, you've got power outages to deal with. As far as I understand, which ain't all that far, it's got to do with high concentrations of chiralium causing electromagnetic interference or something, which also interacts with water and kicks up clouds of ozone, makes the temperature drop like a rock. Anyway, I may be used to the timefall, but it doesn't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. My big bro will take lots of pleasure in telling you that if he could see me now. Aww. Cryptobiotes. Oops. I don't remember if I read this. I think I did. We'll read this one first. Agile. We call these bugs cryptobiotes. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before the Death Stranding, but nobody ever thought to give them a proper classification. So cryptobiotes were stayed. They were named for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions got too harsh or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down their metabolic processes and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids, tardigrades is what I was thinking of, are capable of this too, but cryptobiotes are on a whole other level. Yeah, they're not microscopically small. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the seam, and they aren't capable of prolonging only their lives. Humans who ate them acquire a limited resistance to timefall too. You won't find them lying around just anywhere though. You'll need to know where to look. Not many people even know they existed until recently, so no research has been done. And now that their beneficial properties have been recognised, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us to understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. Chiral network. I can't remember if I read this, so I'm gonna... Okay, so the core infrastructure is complete. This is Mama. Because of course she's called that. The basic Cupid-ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central Knot City to the capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so we're heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best, and I'm sure they'll have the network operational inside of 3 years, just as planned. I'm sure of it. And while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting facilities in place when things are finally up and running. Emily and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with operational Cupids, and that should be that. Ha! Kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. Okay, we did read that, sorry. BTs are reaching out to us! Okay, I've lost sound, but whatever. 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis started to craft stone tools. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Our other sensory organs passively interpret data. Our eyes light, our ears sound, our noses smell, our mouths taste, but hands are different. To touch requires conscious action, to grasp more so. Connect that which is in our left hand with which is in our right, still more. He's talking about chirality again. And the handprints we see from the BTs seek out humans. Why? I'd say that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They're reaching out to us, attempting to bridge the gap between the realm of the dead and that of the living. Maybe we shouldn't have named our organisation after basically the most common word we're going to use. The corals of the seam. Life began in the oceans, and as it evolved, it graduated to the land. At least, this is what I believed until recently. The creatures of the sea, the land is harsh. To the creatures of the sea, the land is a harsh and unforgiving place. Given this, what could possibly have compelled these organisms to make such a drastic transition? Consider the fossils of which the first fish to adapt themselves to land have been found in regions with unusually large tidal range. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to move swiftly? What? Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to more swiftly return to the safety of the sea when stranded? Oh, I see. I guess that would have to happen an awful lot for that to make sense, though. Could their evolutionary leap have been triggered by this traumatic experience? Because the thing is, traumatic experiences do, like, massive world ecological events do develop rapid evolution, right? If so, could similar circumstances have shaped the evolution of coral-like organisms that inhabit the seam, and driven them to develop an ability to live between life and death, between life and timelessness? No, but whatever. Yes, in this game, obviously. Coral is, after all, older than any organism on the land, and hardly enough to have weathered the mass extinction 540 million years ago, and it is a life form upon which many other organisms rely for survival. Bearing all this in mind, one could argue that the ability to survive in the seam is indicative of a profound evolutionary leap. Okay, sure. Let's just say yes. That'll do for now. Okay, I need my sound to come back. I've got no orders. Oh yeah, I see the little guy now. It's the Ludens.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
Hang on. Wasn't that the toy Igor was just talking about? No, Victor even. If Mads gave BB the toy, how did Igor get a toy? Oh, yeah, I don't want these resins. I don't really use these climbing anchors very much.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah, I think it's more useful there. Like, if I need it, I can go grab it. I mean, there's no orders. Oh, we're still on an order, aren't we? I've got a lot of just rubbish that I just carry around with me, just as standard now. Okay. Oh, I can rest by the room from here.
Thank you for your contribution.
Head to Lake Knot City. Head to the harbour. Alright, fair enough. I suspect I might not be able to use my vehicle there. But we'll certainly see.
Have a pleasant journey.
Crabs! Okay, definitely wasn't expecting me to be on a bike. I've not saved in ages. Just cleaned up, you bastards!
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unbound. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. And all it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Right! I'm gonna let you go. Wish I didn't drive my bike out. Is it still nearby? This is where I really would love to have, like, you know, separate saves. That'd be nice. But that'd be nice right now, so I could save a bike. We'll have a quick look. Quick look. And I'll let you go. See, my bike's nearby.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single voice